Man, I'm gonna have to use these dual wielding features because that's gonna be awesome with 2 swords. Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue 7 channel. Now today, we're here with some Overwatch. That isn't Overwatch. We're here with some Minecraft today. Sorry about the little confusion over there. But I have made some progress, and this episode's not going to be entirely boring. You're going to see me die 2 to 7 times. If so, I'm probably going to cut them right now. Okay, hopefully future me remembers to go back and put those deaths in. If I die, that is. But it's me, trust me. When have I ever messed up? Either way, ignoring my bad playing skills, I got a few things to show. Those water charger things over by the giant structure underwater, they dropped a sea banner. So that's useful. So now I got 2. And I learned something. If you noticed, I moved my webcam back over to the left side because when I hold out my wand, you won't be able to see it and how full my wand is. But wand charge really doesn't matter because I'm going to tell you what's going on. That isn't really something good. What does matter is on the right side over there. If I press delete, which I fixed my key bindings for, these are Advent of Ascension stats. Over on the top far right with the 2 swords crossing, that's combat level. If I get that high enough, that thing that says you are not experienced enough to hurt this creature, if I get that high enough, I can hurt it like a normal creature. It's not going to be easy still because, it's still a creature. Still got to kill it. But at least I'll be able to hurt it. 26 is mining level, and I'll show you why it's 26. And I believe that the one to the right of the pickaxe is called Alacrity. I can't remember what, and the one under that's moving, that's just from you walking. That's meh. So I don't know what happens, when you get some of these leveled up, but I do know you get pretty cool buffs for it. By the way, I already scanned this, and I've scanned basically everything in my place, which, by the way, let's give you another tour. Again, we have the farm. I just added some sugarcane to it. That is called the Ascension Shrine, and I'll show you what that's used for eventually. Well, no, I'll show you right now. So if I were to get some weak essences, which remember how I said I don't know what these essences do whenever you get them from mining? Now I know what they do. You bring this thing over to the Ascension Shrine and just hold right click and watch my Alacrity. It levels it up. And if you look on the right side next to that kind of blaze rod fueled honey thing, that is me pleasing a god. I pleased him before. I think it's right, yeah, friggin' I did before. Either way, I appeased to him before, and it said like he favors you whenever night fell. Because if you notice, every time night falls, it said no gods will help you. When I please one, he'll help me. This one likes giving me regeneration when I fill up his bar, but it has to be full by nighttime. At least I think. Whew. So yeah, now my Alacrity is 9. I read somewhere that I can unlock Flight. I'm guessing that's like at a higher level, so I can put that away. I have gotten busy in the mines, and you're probably wondering, why does he need so much redstone? Why does he need so much of that? I'll show you, because I don't even think that's enough. Maybe. Either way, we go in here. I have Alumite. Alumite's a combination of stuff. I put aluminum, obsidian, and iron in here. Combine them together, because they combine in the Tinker Smeltery, and I make Alumite. So if you notice, I made a new pickaxe, the Alumite pickaxe. Alumite can mine at diamond level and above, because Tinker's Construct has a level that's above diamond. So this thing's good now. Problem is that to repair it, I'm going to need Alumite, so that's going to be a slight issue. But if you notice, there's a little opening over here, and you can hear a portal. This is going to be my portal hall. I read in Advent of Ascension that you can run into these destroyed portal areas. And I can mine these portal areas to make a whole portal area of my own. Granted, these things are rare, so I'm probably going to have like 1 or 2 dimensions by the end of this whole thing. I'm still going to have some dimensions, and it's going to be pretty cool. So, we have the Nether, the first vanilla one. And of course, I'll extend as time goes on. If you look in here, we got some chance cubes that we're going to open later on. But I came here to show you the Amethyst and Diamond. Advent of Ascension is a very expansive mod. So, I thought, hey, might as well try it. If I get this diamond and surround it in amethyst, I get the Ancient Teleporter Blueprint. I'm going to activate this outside because I know what this looks like. I've seen it before. Yee! I'm just going to go up to the open area over here real quick. Let's see what this does. Okay, I gotta right click on the ground. This is what I need. So what this thing allows me to do is basic. Am I able to even get up here? I'm gonna have to make some stairs for this thing. Either way, what this is the ancient rock, by the way. This is Advent of Ascension. I'm able to find some broken down, some of these, and I'm able to make a pretty decent amount of some cool stuff. And it'll be pretty cool. I'll be able to make the whole portal hallway. But this is basically a portal hallway that I can't have multiple of. I can replace the portal with another one, but I have to put it back. I gotta get a new keystone, which I think I actually have one from killing some people. So as you can see, I was pretty busy over here mining the Void Walker. This is what I mean. Advent of Ascension mobs spawn wherever the heck they want, regardless of light. Damn. I hear another one, but that one gave me blindness on contact. But yeah, you basically get the gist of it. I go on a little bit farther down there. That's basically it. Now let's go back home. Boop. See, I told you. My bar was this close to not being filled when night fell, that was. So that means that I don't get that God's blessing for today. Sucks, but oh well. So I think I actually don't have one then. By the way, we got Goons with us. We got little Goons. That's nice. That's always nice. And I'm gonna go and try and I'm gonna go and look up real quick what I need to activate the first portal. But then afterwards, I'm gonna come right back. Whee! Alright, this looks close enough. So, you guys ready to see some chance cubes for today? Let's save the icosahedron for last, but let's get the first one. Please don't kill me. Good on you, Seth Blaine. Not like I have enough redstone as it is already. But at least my redstone knowledge is pretty good all the way up to like 1.10. Next one! Can I start a farm with this stuff? 32, one of each. Nah, it's not enough. But hey, it's useful. Not throwing that stuff away. Number 3! That just gets old. But it makes a good pillar for the icosahedrons if it doesn't blow up. Can I scan this? Nope, but I can scan ice. And run. Oh, I better not fall down there. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Better be something good. Scan it! Okay, you can go now. Well, that was disappointing. Yeah, all that was disappointing. Chance cubes aren't as exciting as Lucky Blocks, but there's still randomness. I didn't get anything bad from it, surprisingly. Alright, now I'm going to go and look up what the hell I need to do to activate that portal. Feed the addiction. Oh, shit! Rip cat. Rip cat. Taking a slight detour. Slime Islands normally have some kind of boss with them. Okay. And normally these leaves decompose. This is pretty cool. Slime Islands are, they grow slimes and can sometimes house the king slime. He drops a slime weapon, which is pretty good sometimes. The hard part's getting down. If you can't fly, you're a bit screwed. Wonder, can I make that? I can make that. Avoid the leaves! Forget you, Jumper. I just freaking landed that in... Oh god, screw you, seriously. Alright, boys. Here it is. The Extreme Hills biome. From what I read, there are 2 mobs here that spawn in the Extreme Hills biome. This will get me to the first dimension. I heard the first dimension isn't really that fun. But it's the first dimension. It's the first step. And I think to get to one dimension, you gotta get to the other. But most of the mobs spawn in the overworld. So I'm just gonna waypoint this, saying hills. Let's make it white. Let's make it like that. Whitish, palish, eggshellish. Getting rid of that one. And let's head home. Because we need to store some stuff. And 2, you guys still haven't seen the Nether yet. Alright, what's the saying we say? Over the river and through the woods, till we knock on hell's door we go. I mean, how hard can the Nether really be? It's Nether. And it's full of deadly stuff that can kill you. And flying deadly stuff that can kill you. And flying deadly stuff that's on fire that can kill you. Alright, where am I? Should have brought some to track me. I was about to be so pissed. Alright, let's waypoint this portal. And let's start searching. This is what I was looking for. Ardite. Ardite and its counterpart Cobalt aren't really that impressive by themselves. They're just one tier up. They're just one tier up from Ardite right here. So it's... Oh, I was trying to explain to them about Manulin. Is that a fortress? Don't worry, I got this, I got this. I can get him. Yeah. I fought an Urghast. Do you think you'd pose a problem once I land a shot? I completely forgot about that mod! This is the mod where mining redstone, we're mining any single ore, Anger's Pigment. So, running like hell. After I mine said ore. Run! Did I mention that there's also a mod where if you mine a bunch of ore, it activates an explosive trigger? Like that. So that's why you gotta vein mine it all before it all blows up. 4 cobalt. Here's something you should know. Screw off! Here's something you should know. Ardite and cobalt, they only come in veins of 1, and if you're lucky, 2. Who the? Whomst? Whomst? Whomst are you? Gas is on me now, great. Well, whatever he is, he's out. How long do I have blindness on me? 2 more seconds? There you are, Gas. Let me get close to you. Can I scan you? Scan it! And kill it. Whew. I told you what I meant. Thaumcraft makes you want to scan everything so bad that you forget your life's at risk. So as I was saying, Cobalt and Manulin can be combined together to go 1 tier above themselves. You know, kind of like a fusion thing. In doing so, they create Manulin, which is the highest tier in Tinker's construct you can get, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Manulin's the best damage, best for durability. Problem is, this is the only place you can find it. In this hellhole. And pigmen hate you for mining it. It's 1 tier, to mine it, it's 1 tier above diamond, so screw off! What the hell? Okay. I'm just gonna ignore that a pig Megatron just came out and tried to kill me. Oh please, brave skeleton. Suck it. Oh. Oh, that's not good, that's not good. It's you. Ender IO? Since when did wither skeletons come from Ender IO? Alright, I think that's enough nether for today, and if I look behind me, looks like the rest of the fortress continues off in that direction. But for right now, I want to get to the portal. I want to get the, hey, more cobalt! Sweet! By the way, some gods get pissed at you for going into other dimensions. They don't punish you. When I went to the nether, I had permanent strength. So, now that we just got all this stuff in here, all I gotta do is just throw the cobalt, throw the ardite, and we wait. In the meantime, if you notice, I've also been mining some other nether ores. Nether lapis ore? It kind of like the same thing as Tinker's Construct in a sense. Nether ores, you can't break them normally. Just like you saw, I have the ore right now. And when you smelt them, you get 2 of the ore. It's pretty amazing. You gotta do the same thing with quartz, though. That sucks. Although I know I've heard mithril before, because there is one thing that may be here. And platinum is used to make shiny. Shiny is found in the overworld. It's extremely rare, though. Whenever you find it, it's only like 2. And when I put it into the Tinker's Construct smelter, it multiplies it to 4, so that's great. However, though, shiny is 1 tier above manulin. I don't think I think manulin is best for durability, but shiny beats it in attack. So you want shiny for your sword. So I looked at mithril and I'm just, hey, this looks good. And then I realized, bam, 8 ingots of manulin. Now there is something that I did want, it's called nether platinum ore. Nether platinum will get me shiny. Forget about reminiscing in the past. Now I can do something. As I said in other episodes, my 2 weapons of choice have always been the cutlass, the scythe, and the crossbow. The cutlass does huge amounts of damage, but you gotta soup it up with some stuff first. And the scythe does great AoE damage, although something's telling me I'm gonna need to make both. So if you take a look with me right here, I'm going to be making the cutlass. Now you're probably thinking, why the hell am I saying cutlass if it says rapier? There's no cutlass here on the screen. It's a secret weapon you can make. And you can only make it if you head to a village, because they have the full guard pattern that changes it from a rapier to a cutlass. I'll show you. So over here, the full guard costs 3. Haha, just like I said, it takes 3. The paper full guard pattern. Now if you remember, paper gives me an extra modifier, and modifiers are very useful. So, let's go over to the rapier, put paper right there. Now we're going to need some durability for this thing. Most other people, they'd put another modifier down. Or I'd use thaumium myself, but I can't find any thaumium. Man, I can't believe I'm doing this. There is a way I can make thaumium relatively quick. And I say relatively because it does take some work. This will be a good opportunity to show you how my Thaumcraft works. I'll be using Thaumcraft alongside Tinker's Construct, because Tinker's Construct has some insane damage tools. But whenever it comes to utility, Thaumcraft has it beat. And I will show you this by grabbing my flint and steel. This is the crucible. This is the alchemy part of Thaumcraft. So, as you can see, a thaumium ingot is right here. Now, of course, I can't research it because I don't have it. It's not solid like the basic alchemy is. But this one is blinking, so the way I research it, left click when I have my scribing tools and a piece of paper in my inventory, which is why I carry it around with me all the time. Then after that, it'll turn one piece of paper into research notes, and I put the scribing tools back into the table. Now if you remember, by the way, I've done scanning all my stuff, so I have like 150 of a bunch of different aspects, but I don't have a lot of the ones I need, except Potentia and Fire. Those ones are always there. Anyway, I have to find ways to make these guys similar. Basically, how and what ways does this relate to that? And I'll show you. Let's start off with Precontatio. Precontatio is made up of void and potentia. Well, I have a lot of potentia, so let's throw that in. Bam! So now it's connected. Now potentia is connected to ordo and fire. I don't have a lot of ordo, but I got a lot of fire, so I'll throw that down. This guy is related to... Okay, and here's the thing. If I make a mistake, I can always right-click. And I actually have a chance of gaining the aspect back, but I didn't get it, so that one's lost forever. But metallum is related to Terra and this gem thing, Vitreous. So I'll connect Vitreous. Now, Vitreous has in common ordo, and Potentio has ordo in common. So, when I connect the two, they all sync up together, and I've connected it, and the research is done. I can't get rid of anything now, it's finished. Now that I do that, I right-click, and it's discovered. Go into my Thaumonomicon, and I know how to make Thaumium now. Normally I have this whole kind of piping and valve system before I get golems to do it for me. And that's why I said it's not pretty up until some late points. But there is another way you can do it, and it kind of sucks. So boop, you gotta have a crucible over a lit fire, and you gotta do one more thing. So, the way you normally do it to make it pretty is you deconstruct things in the furnace, pipe it out over different jars, sort it all out, and you'll have this nice neat jar of the stuff that you want. Because all those aspects you saw on the table have a liquid form. And I can get this liquid form and have a nice neat jar once I separate it out. Because if you notice, that thing has 40 of that, 40 of that, 3 of that. If I were to smelt it, that'd all be there and have to sort it all out. That thing has 3 of that, that's pretty normal. And now again, I need the liquid forms of these. And according to the Thaumonomicon, to make Thaumium, I need an iron ingot and 4 precontatio. Now, the great wood gives off 1 precontatio. So if I throw 4 of them in there, I'll have it. But I'll also be throwing in 3 arbor as well. So it's not sorted out, but at least precontatio will be in there. It'll get a lot prettier later on. So the way you do alchemy is normally you'd throw in the essentia just by itself. But I'm going to throw in the object with it, because I'm desperate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I throw the iron ingot in. Boom. Now, sadly, there's a bunch of arbor in there that isn't useful. So I'm going to right-click with my wand, and it emptied out. I'm going to fill it back up with some clean water. But now I have that there. There we go. All that work just for 1 Thaumium ingot. Once I sort everything out, I can have blocks and blocks if I want. It's pretty easy to make. But, you know, desperate times, desperate measures. So, why did I go through all that work for Thaumium? Because, if I'm going to, excuse me real quick, right there. Thaumium works just like paper. It gives an extra modifier. The only difference is it has durability. If you didn't see that, Thaumium gives durability that rivals Manulin. Not as strong as it, but it rivals it. And it gives an extra modifier. I didn't want to... Actually, I can make a full paper version now. I'm going to... Luxon. That's his name. If you notice my blue bar, full whenever night came, Luxon approved. So, need my sword blade. Sword blade cast, just like before with iron, except we're throwing in Manulin. Nice. Nope, no, give me that back. Throw that in. You're part of parts, throw you in. Throw you back in here in case I need you. So now, head over to the rapier. Now normally it would be a rapier, but I changed out the full guard pattern, making myself a cutlass. And if you notice in the description, it's thaumic and writable. Thaumic just means it has thaumium, and writable just means it has paper. But both give me an extra modifier. I would have 3 normally. I have 5. Boom. I got a whole new sword. And I think AOA actually makes better swords than Tinker's Construct. But Tinker's Construct is customizable and really helpful. Now that I have my new sword, since I just saw that night fell, time to head over to where I wanted to go. So remember, they're both ice looking like guys, and I have to be here a while for mobs to spawn, so this might take a while. There's one right there. No, 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 no. Can I scan you? Nope. You don't seem to move much. Goodbye. I guess that must appease to the strength god. Wait a minute. He has combat ratings. I can damage him. So here's the cool thing. I can actually farm this guy. And wow, he actually has a lot of health. God damn. Cutlass, do your work. I'm only doing damage in increments of 1? Why don't I just punch the guy then? Well, at least thank God to Luxon, because I told you he gives me regeneration. Ooh, so if you take a look at that, my combat level went up by like a 16th. But lucky for me, Luxon gives me regeneration. Unlucky for me, he didn't drop it. Time to kill more. I see another one down there. I think a chomper is guarding my... It's a bug eye. That is disgusting. What the hell? Can you, like, shoo? There we go. Oh, I forgot you're ranged. Did you drop me? Nope. Creeper, no one understands me. Well, those are the two guys I'm looking for. Time to start seeing if they'll drop it. I did find a chance cube, though. Feed the addiction. I just got done fighting witches. Well, who knows? Like I said, Advent of Ascension mobs don't, they don't burn in the day. Unless they're designed to. But most of them don't. Oh, that's right. Freaking night's over. But there's a Thaumcraft thing right here. Title scroll. Dark boots. That's really it. Wait. There's a node. There are nodes throughout the world that I can drain power from with my wand. Pretty useful. No, that's Mageki! That's Mageki! Ow, what are you shooting me for? Oh, time to get out of here. That was a close one. Sadly, though, that's all the time I have for today. Don't worry. You got to see the Nether. And you got to see me build that pretty cool thing. I hate having rare drops to look for, but I'll find these rare drops eventually. And when I do, you'll see the portal hallway expand, and it's going to be nice. But anyway, that should be it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to like it, share it, and subscribe. And if you have something to say, maybe something helpful about Advent of Ascension, and tell me what line to go through, be sure to say through in the comments down below. And I'll be sure to see you guys in the next video. See ya.